Today we're going to continue to decompose numbers by their place values in order to solve two-digit by two-digit multiplication using partial products. Yesterday we worked on solving this problem using an area model. Instead of just using 13 times 15, we broke down these numbers by their place value to make it a little bit easier for us. So we broke down 13 or decomposed 13 into 10 and 3 and decompose 15 into 10 and 5. We broke up our area model to reflect those numbers, and then we solved for each one of the smaller rectangles. We also briefly worked on a new method called the box method. This is the method that you guys will be using today. In the box method, you do the same thing by decomposing the number by its place value. So for 13, we're going to decompose it into 10 and 3. And for 15, we decompose it into 10 and 5. After you decompose it, then you draw your boxes so you can find the partial products. Now you solve 10 times 10, 10 times 5, 10 times 3, and then 5 times 3. The box method is very similar to the area method, but for the box method, you don't need to represent the exact spacing and need to be as precise. You just will draw a box with 4 spots every single time. Today, you're going to need a partner for your task. Consider a sibling, a parent, or setting up a Google Meet with a classmate. You can also work on this independently if you do not have a partner. Your first step is to use a dice to roll for numbers. I linked a virtual dice on the page before this if you do not have a physical one at home. When you get 4 numbers, you will create two-digit numbers. So if I rolled a 1, 7, 5, and 2, I would have 17 times 52. Those are the numbers that you're going to be multiplying together. You'll put those 4 numbers in the blue spaces on your recording sheet. Your next step is you're going to estimate a reasonable answer. So you can use your rounding strategies to estimate an answer. Then you're going to use the box method. And then you're going to reflect on your estimation. So you're going to actually calculate the product and compare it with your estimation. And then here's where you'll jot down what you noticed about the actual product with the estimated product. Let me model one example for you. Let's say I rolled a 3, a 2, a 1, and a 5. My expression is 32 times 15. In order to estimate, I'm going to round 32 down to 30, and I'm going to round 15 to 10. You could also round it to 20, it's up to you. And I know that 30 times 10 is 300. So remember, when we're estimating, we just need friendly numbers so we can quickly do this in our head. And since both of these numbers are larger than the numbers I picked, I know it's going to be greater than 300. Okay, now let's actually calculate it. So I'm going to break up 32 by its place value. So I get 30 and 2. And then I'm going to break up 15 into 10 and 5. And now I'm going to actually do the calculations. After I get all of my partial products, I need to add them up. And my actual product is 480, which is greater than 300. Take turns doing this with your partner. Then move on to the right section of your learning plan. For the problem 12 times 13, how can you show it using the box method? Use detail to justify your answer in your math notebook. Good luck using the box method to record your multi-digit multiplication. And remember, bring all of your work to the next time you meet with your teacher.